PUBG is making news because they had a few words to say about the next generation game consoles. They had a little bit to say about the PlayStation 5, the Xbox Series X, and the Xbox Series S. And the reason that we're seeing some headlines here is because PUBG said, hey, apologies to the Series S buyers, but you're going to be dealing with 30 FPS instead of 60 FPS. Now, I need to say for now.
Yeah.
I need to say that.
Okay.
Because it may change in the future. Apparently, they're trying to work on it, but it's not the best news right now. You're Microsoft, you're out here, you're trying to market things.
During launch.
You're trying to say, oh, look, it's just not 4K. And maybe you don't have a 4K display. Okay, fine, Series S, I'm going to save some bucks. You see a piece of news like this and you say to yourself, okay, I could deal with the resolution, but if I'm constantly dealing with a subpar frame rate, 30 frames, because all these displays, they all at least support 60 frames. So 30 frames, now you might be questioning your decision. You might be saying, I'm going to spend a little extra because I don't want this to become commonplace. Now, it may be exclusive to PUBG for now, and it may be temporary also. Officially, let's see what they say. PUBG is playable on PS5 and Xbox Series X when the consoles launch in November via backwards compatibility. So they can just port over the current versions for the PS4 Pro and the current Xbox One X. You see those support the higher frame rates, they can just port that over. As opposed to the Series S, which will get the port from the Xbox One S. It's tough to keep it all together, but I believe I said that correctly right there. So the Series X uses the Xbox One X game build. That's the 60 FPS frame rate. And then here's the quote from, who makes PUBG? Bluehole? Yeah. Will, why don't you give me the feedback? I had to listen to Kirk over there.
Yeah, I don't play PUBG.
We are working to provide an option to raise the frame rate cap on Xbox One S and Xbox Series S consoles in the future. No timeline. The frame rate boost is welcome for PUBG, which struggles in the performance department on the base consoles. So I don't know what your confidence level is in that statement. They're like, we're working on it, we hope. But I think if we get a few more headlines like this, it's going to hurt the Series S.
Hopefully it's just a developer issue and not like a hardware issue, right? I mean, hopefully that's...
I don't think anybody wants 30 FPS gaming. I don't think anybody.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, so hopefully it's a case-by-case basis.
I don't think you want 30 FPS gaming.
No, definitely not.
Easy.
I want 120.
Hey, man.
Or maybe 240.
Sheesh. Yeah. What are you trying to do? What are you getting in here? The RTX, what are you getting in here? 3090?
No, the 4090.
Oh, yeah. What? How dare you?
Eventually it'll come, but...
Stop it.
Yeah.